guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new, be sure to subscribe down below and be sure to put on the post notifications if you guys do enjoy this reaction. And in today's reaction, I'll be reacting to the documentary of Marianas Trench called My Love is the Killing Kind. This is, I believe, part 4 or 5. I'm not exactly sure. And I think after this there will be 2 more parts. I'm not exactly sure. We have about 21 minutes left to go. So I think more or less like after this one, 2 more. That being around 8 minutes of the video being captured per reaction. That being said, guys, let's get right into the reaction.
Yes!
By the way, I mean, continuing on with the whole upcoming album, this is going to be an absolute exciting time, and I'm very, very excited for Marianas Trench and us to kind of get into their music.
Slackster, beefy, banana. You're gonna freeze fucking nipples. Is it cold on the stage?
You get back to the venue and we have like a whole system backstage. So, okay, so now I've worked out, so now it's time for me to get in makeup and wardrobe and stuff. And I do my own makeup and I'm not that good at it, so it takes me a while. And then I have about 15 minutes until actual showtime. And all of that stuff, the like working out, the doing the makeup thing, that's all sort of like you're getting in character and getting ready for the show. So for me, that's totally part of the process. And then I'll go in and spend like the last 10 or 15 minutes before the show with the guys, and we're all kind of like getting in the zone and like having fun. Usually Ian and Mike start slapping each other. That's a thing. They slap each other.
Oh! Ow! Dude! Oh!
Okay, well, the pre-show selfie, that's kind of a thing that we started doing a long time ago. And then we got this wonderful videographer, photographer guy, Roman, who's sitting right in front of me now. And he really upped our social media game, and I appreciate that. We started taking these really intricate pre-show selfies where we were incorporating background objects and weird human pyramids. But then after like show 900, you're like, well, what the hell are we gonna do for our pre-show selfie? We've got to keep this interesting for everybody. And you're like, well, there's a bottle of Clorox bleach over there, and there's a hamburger wrapper, and we'll just hold those in a weird position, and people will be excited about it. And snap the photo, and Roman gives us the old thumbs up. Look great, guys! I love looking back on those pre-show selfies. There's some pretty goofy shit there.
Why don't we do a human totem pole?
Sounds good.
London sold out, baby!
Feliz Navidad.
Vegas, Vegas, Vegas.
And then we have our chant, and there's a quick cheers, and then off we go. All right, ready?
If I'm not mistaken, they have an upcoming live performance. I'm not gonna say where, because I'm not sure where, but I will be reacting to that eventually once it's up on YouTube.
1, 2, 3, 4, take the fucking get! Take the fucking motor get! Living living free!
Come on. Alright. That was nice.
Rock and roll time.
You may have noticed on this tour we had an extra member on stage with us, Mr. Glorious Royce Whitaker. So people have been asking about this fine young man. His name is Royce, Prince Royce. And because we love having musicians on stage, we have hired Mr. Royce to play guitars.
That's not why. I'm only coming back if you let me play. Otherwise I'm staying with Mariah Carey.
It's true. He actually has worked with Ariana Grande and Mariah Carey. But because he had a serious head injury and lost many IQ points, he decided to come back and work with us. Man, he is so talented. He's probably the most talented guy on the stage by far. He does so much. He sets up drums. He runs the computers. He guitar techs. He plays guitar. He sings the parts that we can't get to, and he does keys. It was so good to have an extra guy on stage with us. He added so much to the vibe. Just to have any parts, like the key parts that were previously coming off tape, to actually have a guy playing them live makes it a lot better. Just having a guy beside me to jam out with and rock out with when we were playing live was fantastic. So.
So on tour, it doesn't really matter what day of the week it is, and rarely anybody knows what day of the week it is, because the only thing that matters to you is there a show today, and is there a show tomorrow? Those are the only two things that you really need to worry about, because you got to make sure that you're ready for the show today and ready for the show tomorrow. A lot of people ask me how I maintain my voice on the road, and the main thing is that I never ever go out to the bar, because that's where you're going to lose your voice. That being said, the days of the week don't matter to us, but we need to know if there's not a show tomorrow. And we call that's the only day of the week we have, and that's called Roadie Friday. If you feel like stay.
The third video for the album and single was Don't Miss Me. It was a totally different video. I mean, we've done some crazy stuff, we've done serious stuff, whatever, but this one was really fun because it was just a bunch of puppies and a couple of kittens,
adorable.
and I'm the cat person of the band, so I got the kitten scene. Yeah, the Don't Miss Me was for sure the most fun out of any video we've ever filmed, just because we were surrounded by puppies.
We had 3 days between a vacation and a tour, and we had to plan a video that we could shoot quickly.
I mean, this was truly one of my favorite videos from them, just because of, obviously, the animals. It was just really, really fun to watch.
So it's something that didn't have a lot of story and was fun with a lot of fun imagery.
I love that they put
Don't
the
Miss Me
wigs.
had nothing to do with anything. It was just us and a bunch of puppies. Who doesn't love a bunch of puppies?
And I thought it would be funny because it was such a serious song. I thought it would be funny to do something that ridiculous to it. I mean, it's obviously never a bad day when you're just hanging out with puppies and kittens all day.
Come on. Adorable, adorable. It was definitely an unexpected music video for me because of all the other music videos that I've seen from them. But I love that specifically because it was so different. Alright, so that is the end of this reaction. There is probably 13 minutes of documentary left. So, that being said, it is probably going to be anywhere between 1 and 2 more reactions. Anyways, guys, if you guys have any recommendations, be sure to leave them down in the comment section below. And let me know what you guys think about this upcoming album that's 18 songs long. This is going to be very, very exciting, as I've said a million times before. But anyways, if you guys did enjoy this reaction, go ahead and put on the post notifications. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. That being said, later.